6 months after he signed his first executive order, most of President Trump's travel ban is now in effect.
It restricts travel to the United States from 6 mostly Muslim nations. News 4's Rachel Monjovi talked to local Muslim leaders about this tonight.
Well, Don and Jackie, the travel ban went into effect at 8 o'clock this evening. Refugees who have been approved to enter the country by July 6 can still do so, but those planning to arrive after will be subject to the ban.
Banning people is not an American activity. It is un-American to ban people from entering the United States of America. That's not what we are about. Those are not our values.
President Donald Trump's travel ban is now in effect. People from 6 mostly Muslim countries will not be allowed to enter the U.S. for at least 90 days. During that time, the U.S. will review its immigration policies.
If nothing else, it'll make a psychological difference to know that we're actually going to do something to prevent terrorism. And it's about time.
They weren't even involved in the 9/11 or any other terrorist attacks that happened on the United States soil.
Faison Haq is the founder of Western New York Muslims. He says the travel ban is softer than the first one, but he doesn't understand what this will accomplish.
We already have processes in place. We already have things in place. And there has not been any terrorist activities of that kind in America or elsewhere that we will stop these refugees and nothing will happen.
The 90-day travel ban bars citizens who do not have close ties to the U.S. or no previously approved visa, refugee status, or permanent residence. Haq says several Muslim families here are afraid.
They all are frantic right now. They don't know how it's going to affect them. They think anybody who puts a suit and tie on is going to arrest them and take them away. They're very afraid.
An emergency motion has been filed in Hawaii challenging the definition of close U.S. relationship. Under the executive order, parents, spouses, fiancés, children, and siblings fall under the definition of close relationship. Extended family members will not be considered. Reporting live, Rachel Monjovi, News 4 at 11.